What's happening, everybody? It's your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington here, and I'm here with my official spoiler-free Avengers Infinity War review. I just got back from seeing the film at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, and let me tell you this, it does not disappoint. The Russo brothers had gone on record by saying this movie was going to kick off with within the first 5 minutes, Thanos would be wrecking shop. It is on record for them saying that, so this is not a spoiler. And let me let you know, it does not disappoint. It does not lie. Once it starts, this movie stays moving. The action is so fast paced. Even times where there aren't action, there's still movement in the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stay stagnant. The combinations of the characters together, the dichotomy of the characters is amazing. The bond you see build, the lack thereof of a bond, the moments where they share on screen is phenomenal. Speaking of screen time, everybody gets their time to shine in this film, which is amazing given how many characters there are in this film. Everybody has a point to shine, and when they shine brighter than a diamond. Let me tell you this. All the action you've seen in the trailers is worth it. The action that you haven't seen yet, it will have you mind blown. They do pay homage a lot to the comic book series. Excuse me, to the Infinity Gauntlet comic book series, which we all have hoped. You know, especially you talk about the Infinity War, Infinity Saga. You wanted things like that. If you've been reading a lot of the various social media reactions that have come out about it, one of the common threads you would see in all of them is that Josh Brolin as Thanos is phenomenal. This is amazing. And again, the Russos have gone on record by saying this will be a film where we're following more so the journey of Thanos and him proving he's worthy to wield all the stones within the gauntlet. So it's a reverse. We're so used to seeing these superhero films where we focus on the hero and them trying to take out the villain. Well, this time we see the villain and basically trying to take out everybody, not even just the heroes. And there's so much built up to it. There's so much emotion within this film that it will encapsulate you. There's so much action that will have you gripped and have you hanging on by the edge of your seat. This movie is over 2 hours and 40-something odd minutes, and I promise you the movie moves so fluidly, it goes so fast. By the time it's over, you do not realize how much time has passed, because you're like, oh, it can't be over, this is only too quick. The movie could have gone longer, and that's not a bad thing at all, but the movie was phenomenal. It is amazing. I highly recommend you see it. I also highly recommend you stay away from spoilers. Don't allow anybody to spoil this film for you. You want to be able to see this and enjoy it for yourself. You're going to get some funny moments as you always get out of Robert Downey Jr. We started getting a lot more funny moments out of Mark Ruffalo from Thor Ragnarok. You know, the funny moments you'll get from Chris Pratt as, in Guardians of the Galaxy. All these different things. The quips of Dave Bautista's Drax. You know, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Like the one time we see the interaction with him with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. That interaction is still just as hilarious in the film as it is as we heard in trailers or seen in trailers. So I highly recommend you go see this. I don't have any negative thoughts about this. I went in with an open mind because, of course, I was excited for this. This has been 10 years worth of build-up. Now, yes, had you asked me when Iron Man came out, if I ever saw them going to the Infinity Gauntlet saga, I would have told you absolutely not. Just them getting to Avengers 1 was a shock for me personally. Everything we've seen pretty much pays off. Everything we've been building up to pays off in this film. And of course, yes, we know there's another film coming out next year, and we might continue to get the payoff within that. It didn't disappoint. And I don't want to come up here just sounding like a normal film critic, a normal person telling you a review and like, yo, this movie's just that. I want to tell you just the truth. This movie does not disappoint. A lot of people had different expectations. A lot of people were nervous because of the hype surrounding this film. Now, I will put this film up there for me personally in the categories of Captain America Winter Soldier, a Black Panther, Captain America Civil War, Guardians 1. I definitely will hold this film in those high regards because this film encapsulates all that and gives you more. So I definitely recommend you all go check this out. It's going to release Thursday night. By the time you guys see this, this will still be up by then. After it comes out for the weekend, I think I will do a spoiler review, you know, full review with spoilers or whatever, so we can talk about it and go more in detail and in depth. But I wanted to give you guys my initial reactions on it and what I believe this does. This takes us into potentially a entire new phase of the MCU. And as they've been talking about, we're not staying on Earth per se for this next phase. I mean, some things will happen on Earth, but we're more so going cosmic. We're dealing with the quantum realm and the microverse and things like that. So the door is completely open, and this has opened the door. It started to kick a hole in that door. So I definitely recommend you guys go see this. See it multiple times. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And the reason I say you probably got to see it multiple times, because the first time you see it, especially if you see it opening night, you're going to have so many jumps and groans and gasps and laughs and oh my gods and cheers all throughout the theater that you might miss small little things. And that's nobody's fault, because the excitement is overwhelming for people. But just so you know, you may want to see it multiple times. I know I'm planning on already seeing it again, either Thursday night or Friday night, and then another time afterwards. But that's just how I am with films that I really enjoy. I saw Wonder Woman 3 times. I saw Black Panther 6. I saw Civil War twice. You know, and there's a litany of other movies I've seen multiple times. So this one will definitely be held in that ethos of it, me seeing a film screening multiple times. So definitely go check it out, man. I definitely recommend it. Let me say this too. This isn't playing the whole Marvel shield, bought by Disney, this, that, and the third. It's a good film, regardless of who made it. The Russo brothers did their thing. The dialogue works. The story works. The characters together work. It is a good film. I'm not going to just say great, but it's a good film. You'll enjoy it, okay? Don't let anybody deter you. Don't let anybody spoil this for you. Check it out for yourself. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, all right? So these are my thoughts, my opinions on Avengers Infinity War. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think you're going to see something that you might be expecting, you may not be expecting? Do you think you will fully enjoy this, or do you think you may not like it at all? I want to hear all of your comments, man. Leave those below. Like, subscribe, click the notification button, man. Let people know when I'm coming out with more videos. Find me on Twitter, as always, and Instagram at Mr. J Washington, MrJaywashington. And make sure you check out the Trusty Sidekick podcast with myself and Bobby Hill. Of course, we get you caught up on everything in the Marvel and DC live-action cinematic universes. And there's a lot of news coming out. We're about to drop the news about the Shazam family potentially being in the Shazam movie. More Marvel news. The Eternals are on the way, and more. So make sure you check all that out, man. And I will holler at you guys later. Peace.